Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of StarCraft 2 Direct Strike. Today we're going to playing a normal Direct Strike without commanders, a 3v3. Playing Protoss again today, but I am probably gonna be playing some Terran and maybe even trying out Zerg. I've never actually been very good at playing Zerg. In Direct Strike, I always struggled very hard with that. But, practice makes perfect. And, who knows, might be fun. Um, I've always found that Zerg, when I'm playing Zerg, that I always struggle against what feels like basically everything. From my understanding, they're kind of a late game race, but when I'm playing Zerg, we usually lose within like 10 minutes. So, you know, that the late game Zerg doesn't really come into effect. If you know what I mean. Today I'm thinking about trying out some early game aggression with some mass zealots. And I am probably forced to do that either way if we want to contest mid, since I'm facing another Protoss player. Which this will be interesting. Our opponents also have Zerg on their team, which I feel like you don't really see that many Zergs. And that might be for a reason, just saying, Maybe it's not just me that's shit. Maybe it's the race. But I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just playing for fun. But let's see here. If this guy, Starov, I'm gonna call him, because I don't know what that means, can just load in maybe this year, at least, sometimes. Maybe I can wish for it. Oh, okay, nice. And he does actually manage to do it. I'm thinking about spacing out my zealots here in the early game, so sometimes I feel like they can get a bit stuck on each other when there are not that many enemies, and also hopefully try to pick up any sneaky buggers going off to the sides, but maybe this guy still won't be able to catch them. But oh well, shit happens. Now let's see here. Is my enemy going up with something? Yes, he's going with the one zealot, which means he's definitely taking up, so I will start doing that as well, because I don't want him to be placing down a fuck ton of DTs and I'm sitting here without any detection. That would not be fun. So I'm just gonna get that started immediately. Ooh, my teammate also got Zerg, so we're gonna have a Zerg v Zerg, Protoss v Protoss, and see here, and a Zerg v Terran. Masslings, very easily countered by a couple of Hellbats. Hopefully my teammate is already taking up, but it doesn't seem like it, which, that's fine. My zealots though are gonna get slaughtered probably here. There are just so many lanes. But oh, I mean they actually did a lot better than I expected. They did have photon cannons help, which did get 15 kills to be fair. Yeah, there is the Dark Templars that I was expecting. So I am going to get myself that Observer already, and the question is, what am I going to do about the Dark Templar? Muta's coming out. Muta's coming out from the red player here. Very interesting. But I have my own problems to deal with. I'm going to get a couple of more zealots, even though they have a tendency to get crushed by DTs, and next round I'm probably gonna get maybe some DTs of my own. And oh dear, there's Banelings. So many things. Dear, oh dear. That is not good at all. Yeah, and I just get kinda wiped out here, and we're probably gonna lose turret. And I'm gonna get some distance of my own. That's fine. I was not quite sure there in the beginning what I had gotten and got kinda scared there. Didn't really want to get some random ass like DT blink or something that could have been kinda awkward, to be honest. DT Zealots versus DT Zealots, it is, I guess. I think DTs are definitely really good in this scenario. Unfortunately, it seems like we have been kind of out stacked, or my teammate can't hold against his Zerg opponent, which will make things quite difficult for me. And I'm gonna see if I can't pick up a couple of adepts, because I mean they deal with Zealots, can deal with DTs and with Lings, and yeah, I feel like I probably need some of them. They might be able to get stacking or something. But let's see here. Terran ally just getting absolutely crushed. No anti-armor, really just the anti-armor. Absolutely crushed by it. Let's see what I can do against this. Unbelievable that this is working comp. Get absolutely crushed, which is too surprising. Probably gonna get some. Gonna have to get some Archons for that. To tank the Banelings. To be honest. Yeah, I think that will be the play. And yep, move him there, there, and there. Put him there. And just get some more DTs for the time being, I guess. This Adept's doing anything? Not much, but I will. I think the Archons will be able to do a bit. Hopefully. At least tank some of the Banelings. I really hope. And with the Dark Templars I'm also able to put out some scans at least. Increasing his income by a little bit, you know. You take what you can get. I feel like. In this situation. Hopefully we'll just keep on... His teammates will just keep on scanning for him. Which would be kind of good for me. Just gonna keep on producing Archons. Not really worth getting shields for them right now, because Banelings, they do so much damage, it doesn't matter. My Terran teammate getting some tanks out, decent and pretty good anti-armor, and but first and foremost can also stack with me, which is also pretty nice bonus to it. And yeah, my Archons survive, and that's really good actually, just face tanking those Banelings. Very well. Now I'm going up against an opponent that seems to have a couple more Archons than me, which is not great. Because I have invested in depths. Hope he still have a couple of those guys. So of the zealots for him to be able to deal with, because otherwise this is not gonna be fun. I think this upgrade is worth getting just based on the amount of damage output they will be able to generate. Yeah. Just face tanking the banelings. Very well done from them. It seems like he has taken up into tier 2. I've already given up on the DTs, so it doesn't really matter about him getting them. The Overseer, since it wouldn't really do much for him, I'm going to start getting Immortals to try to counteract his Immortals, trying to get something done against the other Protoss wave. I should probably also start looking at things, getting myself some upgrades. So many Archon's shields might actually be viable, to be honest. Sure, maybe. So I don't have that much income right now. My Terran team has already gotten 2, which is quite interesting. I'm gonna have to scan to kill off those lurkers, or they would just have been left unattended. It does not have that many zealots. I mean, it has a couple of them, which is nice for me. I guess I'm just thinking if I should just put my observer on one side to make sure I get that lurker, and then just fucking surrender on the other side to the other lurker. Hopefully I will be able to get out one last Immortal before this wave spawns. No, seems like I won't. I will get double armor upgrades instead then, since that's also pretty important. Maybe even some shields after this. Yeah, I still have a pretty nice wave. I have some siege tank support, but this, I just don't have enough left over. They're face tanking that entire wave. And yeah, that deals quite well with those guys, but then Storms crushes Hydras, Archons crushes Hydra, the Roaches. So it's just kind of a yikes situation. So here my Terran team, it seems to be just going all out on the siege tank spam, which, you know, I'm not entirely against. Like having some siege tank backup, but you still have to have enough to be able to tank for them. And really seems like he has enough, and I will get another observer here, because I really think it will benefit me in the long run, so I don't have to scan and scan and scan, because, you know, that's not a good trade for me. Yeah, I think really it's our Sergila here that's kind of letting us down from the looks of it, I feel like. But who knows, I am not entirely sure. I guess that we will see that afterwards, when we're done with this game. I'm just gonna keep on producing Immortals. Just hoping, praying that we will be able to keep on surviving. And no, my units are not able to save the tanks. Damn, son. That's very bad for us. At least I'm able to kill off the lurkers, killing off the brood lords, killing off all of that, and then maybe get a couple of kills here. Doesn't look like it, just a bit of damage. His Banelings are not able to finish off the Archons either. He has not gotten any armor upgrades, which, now you think about it, makes a lot of sense against the ally he's going up against. Yeah. Now what should I be doing? I'm thinking Disruptors here. Might be valid. I'm a huge import Disruptor. I feel like Templars, Storms probably do more damage. It just takes too long for them. And I want instant damage to be able to finish them off. The Disruptor, put them on a hotkey as usual. So I will be able to micro them. And of course you won't be casting by yourself, but I will be doing that for you. Very important with Disruptors, especially. I think my friend here, Halai, just sold off his force of zealots, which, you know, fair enough. Maybe I should be doing that as well, since they're not really contributing much except feeding the Zerg players more kills to his Banelings. I will keep him one more round, just seeing how it works. I only think I need 3 here, one for the middle one and one for the side, one for each side. And yeah, I feel like they just get kinda destroyed, so I will sell them off, get myself some extra money here, and get some more Archons probably. Just build that wall. And yeah, I really have a lot of Archons, a lot of tanking now. The biggest problem is that we have lost the middle bonus for such a long time that this will be extremely hard to come back from. Now, maybe I shouldn't have done that as simulator, but I feel like if we're gonna have any chance to win this game, we're gonna have to start getting our income up and running. One for each side, as per usual. Aimed a little bit high that time, it's fine. We have a lot of siege tanks helping us out right now, which is always very nice. You know, there's a pretty decently healthy force, you know, here still, but we just get kind of wiped by Disruptors, I guess. Take it back. Gonna start putting the adepts in the gaps here, so I will be able to fit in some immortals here. And yeah, Archon Immortal is probably gonna be it. Archon Immortal Disruptor, I guess. Maybe I will wanna get some more Disruptors and save them for the Protoss wave. And why did it go after that Swarm Host? That's my question. And what, they wiped my detection out? Killed both of my observers? Retreat. Pull them back, I guess. But why? That's not fun. Don't want them killing up my observers. That's very mean. Now we have the Archon wall, and I feel like shield upgrades kinda worth it. Just by the fact that I have so many Archons. The parasitic clouds doing a ton of damage, getting so much value right now. sending these guys out to get a couple of early picks, and hopefully we'll be able to regenerate their Purification Nova before next fight. Doesn't seem like it though. Just very unfortunate. Yeah, I think this will just be a slow loss. Slowly but surely they will start to defeat us, which is no, it happens. Gotta lose every once in a while. But yeah, I feel like I can see why people call Zerg the late game race, really, especially seeing this, the red Zerg here. Their Vipers just absolutely crushing it. And Lurkers really out here doing work. Me forgetting to cast my Novas, Purification Novas, I guess. And where is all of my detection going? My friends. What is happening to that? What is happening to it? Very weird. I guess it just gets... I don't know. It gets destroyed somehow. I'm going to take up for the upgrades. Feel like that would be kind of worth it. Now I have such a big ground force that upgrades would go a long way. Alright. Still have to get the... I don't know, why are they going after the swarm host always? That's so irritating. Oh, is it the corruptors that's actually crushing me right now? Killing off my observers. Going to get one more observer really far here in the back. So it will hopefully survive. But that's so irritating. Killing my observers constantly. Yeah, I want to get the weapons upgrade first. Probably even before the armor upgrade. But it didn't really matter much. To be honest, this might be the end. I don't even think I will be able to spawn my wave. I think that's just GG. Well played to the enemy team. And well played to my team as well. I don't think I did super well that game. Yeah, I did actually very poorly. A lot worse than I actually suspected. Damn, I actually threw. Well, enemy Protoss here, kinda crushing it, yeah. And then the Zerg doing very well. This guy though, not doing quite as well, but kinda just ended up with me putting out a lot of Archons to just get blown up by these Banelings. Which I don't think gives me the mineral value killed for them. I might be wrong. But that might have affected it. But I probably would only have gotten like 60k, maybe, even if it did. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. You can also find me on Twitch, streaming Mondays and Saturdays. And yeah, have a good one.